Prime Field.
Welcome to Prime Field, your spot for digging deeper into the stories shaping the world of sports. Today we're diving headfirst into a compelling narrative surrounding one of women's college basketball's true powerhouses, the University of Connecticut Huskies. And at the center of this story, a name buzzing with potential, Ainhoa Risacher, a young dynamic basketball talent whose skills have turned heads internationally. But her connection, or perhaps lack thereof, to the University of Connecticut's recent recruiting cycles raises fascinating questions. The Huskies, a program built on championships synonymous with excellence. Yet the climb back to the absolute summit, securing that national title, has faced hurdles in recent seasons. Maintaining such a dynasty is a relentless battle. In this high-stakes environment, every recruiting decision is magnified. Who fits the system? Who can elevate the team now? Who carries the potential to be the next Husky legend? So, when a player like Risacher emerges, a player whose reported abilities seem to align with the very fabric of championship basketball, the question inevitably surfaces. Was she a missed opportunity for Geno Auriemma and his legendary program? Could her specific talents have been the missing piece? The catalyst needed to push the Huskies over the top during a challenging stretch? It's a what-if scenario that tantalizes fans and analysts alike. To understand why this narrative persists, we need to look closer at what makes Ainhoa Risacher such a compelling prospect. What does she actually do on the court that sparks this discussion? Let's break down her game. Talking about Ainhoa Risacher's game often starts with one word, versatile. But let's move beyond the buzzwords and get specific. Her scoring ability is immediately noticeable, not just for the points she puts up, but how efficiently she does it. Recent reports highlight an eye-popping 60% field goal percentage in certain stretches. 60%. Let that sink in. In competitive play against focused defenders, making 6 out of every 10 shots taken is remarkably effective. It speaks to smart shot selection, excellent touch, and an ability to finish plays. Consider one documented performance. 7 makes on 10 attempts from 2-point range. That suggests a strong interior game, perhaps effective drives, sharp cuts to the basket, and maybe a polished floater or a mid-range jumper. She clearly knows how to operate inside the arc. But her offensive game isn't confined to close range. In that same noted game, she connected on 2 of her 5 3-point attempts. That's 40% from deep, a crucial skill in today's game. That kind of perimeter threat forces defenses to stretch, opening up driving lanes for herself and her teammates. It adds a whole other dimension to her offensive value, preventing defenses from simply packing the paint against her. Beyond scoring, her contributions extend to other vital areas: rebounding, securing possessions, limiting opponents' second chances, and igniting fast breaks is reportedly a key part of her contribution. And then there's playmaking. This points to court vision, the ability to read the defense and deliver the ball to teammates in scoring position. It's about making the offense flow better when the ball is in her hands. So picture this. A player who scores efficiently from multiple levels, cleans the glass, and possesses the basketball intelligence to create opportunities for others. That complete package is what makes Ainhoa Risacher stand out and fuels the intrigue surrounding her potential fit at an elite program like the University of Connecticut. Alright, we've established the impressive, well-rounded game of Ainhoa Risacher. Now let's refocus on the University of Connecticut. Why does the idea of her not wearing Husky blue resonate so strongly in some circles? The University of Connecticut women's basketball program operates under a unique microscope. Decades of unparalleled success, multiple dynasties. It creates an expectation of perpetual dominance that's almost mythical. While they remain a national power, consistently reaching the final stages, the ultimate prize, the national championship, has been just out of reach more often in recent years than fans had grown accustomed to. This naturally invites questions about roster construction and recruiting coups. Imagine inserting Risacher's profile, that blend of efficient scoring, floor spacing via her 3-point shot, rebounding prowess, and playmaking ability into that demanding environment. Depending on the specific roster needs during the time she might have been recruited, her skill set seems like it could have addressed multiple potential gaps. Need more consistent outside shooting to open the lane for dominant post players or driving guards? She showed potential there. Need reinforcement on the boards against physical opponents? Her rebounding contribution could have been vital. Need another player capable of making smart decisions with the ball to ease the pressure on primary ball handlers? Her playmaking suggests she could fill that role. So why didn't it happen? Was it a matter of mutual interest? Did recruitment priorities lie elsewhere for the Huskies during that window? Were there concerns about the transition to the specific demands of the University of Connecticut system? Or did another program simply present a more compelling opportunity for her development and playing time? These unanswered questions are the core of the missed opportunity discussion. When a program renowned for attracting the best talent doesn't land a player who, on paper, seems like such a strong potential fit, the narrative naturally takes hold. It's a testament to both the player's perceived talent and the high standards set by the University of Connecticut program itself. The intricacies of recruiting are complex, often involving factors unseen by the public, but the potential synergy is hard to ignore. While this specific connection didn't materialize, the basketball world continues to watch both the Huskies and Ainhoa Risacher closely. What does the path forward look like for each? The University of Connecticut chapter might remain a what-if for Ainhoa Risacher, but her basketball future is undoubtedly bright. Talent combined with the kind of efficiency and versatility she's displayed rarely goes unnoticed. Whether she continues her development in top international leagues, potentially sets her sights on the Women's National Basketball Association's draft in the coming years, or becomes a star for another major program, her progress warrants attention. That 60% field goal mark, the ability to contribute across categories. These are indicators of a player with a very high ceiling. Teams at the highest levels covet players who can impact winning in multiple facets of the game. For the University of Connecticut, the recruiting cycle never stops. The pursuit of perfection is relentless. Missing out on any single recruit, no matter how talented, is part of the process in an incredibly competitive landscape. Perhaps this scenario simply underscores the challenge. Identifying and securing commitments from elite global talent year after year is tougher than ever. Every major program is vying for these game changers. It might serve as an internal data point, perhaps influencing future recruiting strategies, target profiles, or the approach taken to build the next championship roster. The Huskies' ability to reload and remain among the nation's elite is undeniable, but the path requires constant adaptation and success on the recruiting trail. Ultimately, the Ainhoa Risacher and University of Connecticut narrative is a fascinating glimpse into the high-stakes world of elite sports. It highlights potential, the impact of choices, and how fine the margins can be between landing a key piece and contemplating what might have been. It reminds us that sometimes the most compelling stories in sports aren't just about the victories won, but also about the intriguing possibilities that never quite came to pass. What are your thoughts on this? Could Ainhoa Risacher have been a difference maker in stores? Let us know your take in the comments section below. Thanks for tuning into Prime Field. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our future deep dives.
Prime Field!